Morning everybody, it's Gare here on a beautiful Saturday morning going out for a day garage sailing. Nothing too crazy. Craigslist wasn't as jam-packed as it has been here lately. There's probably about 50 sales altogether, which isn't bad. I mean, that's a day to keep me pretty busy, but usually there's about 100 at least. So yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes. It's supposed to be a really gorgeous day, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, guys? Back at the house after doing my garage sailing this morning, and I am very, very disappointed with the outcome of today. You know, as you guys know, it's Memorial Day weekend, so I wasn't expecting there to be a whole lot of sales, and I definitely wasn't expecting the quality of those sales to be, you know, as good as it usually is, because a lot of people are gone for the weekend. You know, there's not much incentive for people to go all out, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but definitely more than what I got. I started nice, bright and early this morning, 7:30. I drove for 3 straight hours, did not find one single game in that time period. The very last sale that I went to, I didn't find much. I grabbed a couple Xbox games, a couple Wii games, and a couple Blu-rays. And that was really it. That was really discouraging, so after that sale, I basically just kind of, you know, cut my losses and headed home. Plus it started raining, so, you know, it was just even a better excuse for me to basically pack up and head home. But on the way home, there's a guy here who runs a video game booth in one of the antique malls, and he sent me a text letting me know that he had a lot of new inventory that he was putting in stock. So went and checked out what he had. When I got there, he had just a ton of stuff out there. I only grabbed one thing, which I'll show you guys here in a couple minutes. So what I'll do, this will be a pretty short video just because I didn't get a whole lot, especially this weekend, but throughout the week I didn't get a whole lot. So show you guys the stuff I picked up through the week, show you the garage sale finds, and that'll be pretty much it for today, guys. Okay, so for you guys that watched my unboxing video yesterday that I uploaded for Hakuoki, the box set, this is what I picked up during the week. I won't go through that whole story again, so I'll leave a link below if you guys want to watch that video. But this is the one that I picked up the other day, or I didn't pick it up, it came in the mail. As you can see, it's pretty jacked up. But I get to keep this one for free. Amazon did a return for me, so this one's a freebie. And when I got home from garage sailing, this was waiting for me at the door. And again, as I said in the last video, this is the exact sort of box that they sent the other two to me in that were damaged in the process. So when I saw this sitting at the door, I got really pissed off again. I couldn't believe that they used the same packing material over again, especially after I talked to the girl on Amazon, told her the situation, and she assured me they were going to package it better. So I went ahead and opened it up thinking it was going to be jacked up again, but luckily it wasn't. It looks very nice. You know, it's very crisp. There's no bending, no breaking or anything. So I'm very happy about that. I just got lucky that, you know, whoever was handling it did a lot better job this time. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been nearly as nice as I was last time about the whole situation. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm definitely done pre-ordering box sets like this through Amazon, because this was just a nightmare of a process. I don't ever want to go through this again. And I'm not really crazy about GameStop, but I do give them credit. Whenever they ship games out, they package it very well. Like, they put it, like, this would have came in a box probably, you know, 2 inches bigger on each side than it should have been. They put tons of bubble wrap in there. They put tons of packing paper, everything. So I think I will go through them from now on. But, you know, all in all, I am glad that I got this. It's definitely not worth the $60. This is something I wish I would have put in the last video. This box set was $59.96 or something like that. The game by itself goes for $39.96. So again, I highly recommend you just stick with the game itself. This is cool and everything. It's cool just for this to display, but I don't think it's worth the $20. So again, definitely check out my video, make an educated decision for yourself, and kind of decide what you want to do. Okay, so these next items are not, they're not video game related, they're just nerd related. And sadly enough, these are probably the coolest things that I picked up all weekend, which is really, really sad. The one garage sale I went to, it was just a bunch of junk, really, but they had a big box full of toys marked for $1. And I saw this sitting in there, and I had to grab it. It's so freaking cool. It's Boba Fett's blaster rifle. And Boba Fett, he is by far, like, the coolest villain, the coolest bad guy, just the coolest dude ever. I've been fascinated by the dude since I was, like, 9 years old, so... I saw this, I had to grab it, it works, you know, it makes all the noises. My son had a blast playing with this in the car, so I'm really glad I grabbed it. And then the other thing I grabbed, we had to take our son to the urgent care last night. He had pink eye. We're trying to catch it early, so we went to Walgreens afterwards. We're waiting on the medicine, and they had some of those little Pop Funko bobblehead figures. I went ahead and picked one of these up. It's Donatello, and he's freaking adorable. I mean, just look at him. It's the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. I saw the box on the back. It shows pictures of the other characters, and I really want to get Shredder. He's freaking adorable as well. So I want to get all these. Donatello, he's just my favorite one, and it was really just funny that this was the only one they had. So I was really happy to grab that. Okay, so this pickup here, this was at the last garage sale that I went to that I told you guys about. It's by no means anything spectacular. It's just I got quite a few things for a really cheap price, and by that point I was desperate to buy something. I was just really going crazy that I hadn't got anything all day. So he had a lot more Xbox games, but they're mostly sports titles, which I could care less about, honestly. And again, I got a really good deal on these. So I got Ghost Recon Island Thunder. And these are all complete, by the way. They're in very good shape. He took really good care of them. So, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter Limited Special Edition. Ghost Recon, I guess just Ghost Recon. Rainbow Six 3. Delta Force Black Hawk Down. And every time I say Black Hawk Down, I feel like I'm saying something dirty. If you say it a couple times, you know what I'm talking about. For the Wii, a couple games. Littlest Pet Shop. And Disney Tangled. I grabbed those for my daughter. Yeah, I grabbed those for my daughter. And then I grabbed a couple Blu-rays. These were really cheap. I mean, they were only $1 a piece, and they're pretty good titles. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really cool movie. It's kind of brainless fun, but yeah, I liked it. It's pretty good. Excellent movie. Definitely give this a watch if you get a chance. Gran Torino. I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. He does a lot of great work, and this was an excellent movie. Stargate. I had to grab that. I haven't seen this since I was probably 10 years old, but I remember just loving it as a kid. I used to watch it on the VHS all the time, if you guys remember that. And then the last one I had to grab was Kung Fu Panda. These are really cute movies. I like them a lot. My daughter likes them. So, grab this whole stack. He gave these to me. He was asking $1 a piece, but I got these all for $10. So it was a really good deal. I was really happy to grab it. Okay, so this is the game that I picked up at the little flea market booth that I was telling you guys about. Again, it was just one item. It's something I've been looking for. I'm trying to get all of the Resident Evil games, just in general, for every system. But my main goal right now was for the GameCube. As I talked about in my last video, I've been really kind of on a GameCube kick. I'm trying to get a complete collection if at all possible. So I was really trying to go for these, and they're kind of hard to find. And I picked up Resident Evil 2. It's in very, very good shape. I mean, it's very mint. The manual's in really great shape. The disc didn't have a scratch on it. And I really appreciate him getting this for me, because I think the only reason he grabbed it was because I had expressed interest in it before. He's the same guy that I bought Resident Evil 3 Nemesis from for, like, I think I got it for $8. So he picked this up specifically for me, and he really didn't make a profit off of it. He told me he spent $20 on it, sold it to me for $21, so he barely made anything off it. So again, Matthew, if you're watching this, thank you so very much. That was very cool of you to do. Okay, so this next stack here, this was from the pawn shop that I talk about every week. I go there every week. They've always got stuff in there, and they had a lot of new stuff this week, so I was pretty excited to grab all this. Try to go through these in order, I guess, of games and things like that. So the only PS1 title that they had that was new that I decided to grab was Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles, which I've actually never heard of this. It just looked kind of cool, and it was really cheap. It was like $2, so there's that. For the Xbox 360, I grabbed Guilty Gear 2 Overture, I think is how you say it. I've not actually played these games, but they look like a lot of fun, so I'm definitely looking forward to giving that a go. This one I surprisingly didn't have for the PS2. I've got it for the Xbox, but it's Max Payne, which I used to play the living crap out of it. I got it when it was brand new for the PS2, and I just really, really liked it, so I've been wanting to play it. I just wanted to play it on the PS2, I guess, for nostalgic purposes, so really glad I grabbed that. And then I grabbed Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PS2. I think I had this or something similar to on the GameCube, but didn't have it for the PS2, so happy to get that. And then grabbed a copy of Assassin's Creed 3, and this is the really cool steel book edition. I'm a sucker for these. Like, it could be, I don't know, I can't think of anything clever to say, but it could be something really a god-awful game. It could be E.T. for the Atari, but, you know, if they put this in a steelbook, I would probably buy it. It just, there's something really sleek about them. They just look really nice on the shelf. So I was happy to pick that up. They were asking $12, but, you know, since I bundled this all, I got it for way less than that. And then the rest of these, let's see, these are movies and CDs. Picked up 310 to Yuma. Very, very good Western. I highly recommend it. I need to watch it again. It was really good. And this one I haven't seen in a very long time, so I don't remember if it was really any good. I know the soundtrack was really awesome when it came out. Queen of the Damned. Just basically kind of an older vampire movie with Aaliyah. And then the rest of these are CDs, so if you guys don't care about that, you can kind of skip forward. But anytime I can pick up music in CD format for cheap, I always do. And they had a really good selection. I was really happy with what they had. Still Remains, which is a very awesome metal band from like kind of the mid-2000s. I don't think they've done anything since then. Very, very good album. I highly recommend it if you get a chance to listen to it. Lost Prophets, Start Something. I've not really listened to it. I've heard a couple songs on there, but it was pretty good from what I heard. Death Clock, had to pick that up. I love Metalocalypse. Hilarious show. Tool, Undertow. This was an awesome, awesome CD. I really wish they had Anima, but I was still happy to get that one. Hollywood Undead, American Tragedy. I've actually never listened to these guys, so I just picked it up out of curiosity. And, I mean, these were all $1 a piece, so you can't really go wrong. Let's see, Mastodon, which I've heard of these guys, but I've never actually sat and listened to them before, so again, I'm just kind of glad to grab these and give them a go. And this was another Mastodon CD, Remission. Picked up another Death Clock CD. This is Death Album 2, the Deluxe Edition. And then picked up Dream Theater, Systematic Chaos. So I got this whole stack of stuff here. I think I got it down to $35. So this was a really good deal. I mean, I got a lot of stuff here. You know, especially the 360 title. So I was really happy with that. Okay, so this is the last pickup that I got. This was a Craigslist deal that I got. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. Pretty good deal. I was really happy with it. It's basically a Nintendo DS with a whole bunch of some DS games and some Game Boy Advance games. And yeah, it's one that I didn't have. It's the Crimson and Black one, or I guess Red and Black, or whatever you want to call it. It's in really good shape. There was like not a single scratch on the screen, so they took very good care of it. I was really happy with that. So there's that. And then the games that came with it, I got Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. There's the manual. I just dropped the game. But the game's in really good shape as well. I got Bomberman for the Game Boy Advance, and this is the NES Classic series, which is really funny because if you guys saw my video last week, I was talking about how I really want to try to get every one of these just to complete the collection. So really happy to get that. It's in really good shape. Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance, complete in box. It's a little, you know, beat up. It's not in horrible condition. I'm still happy to grab it. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, complete in box. This one is pretty squashed. It's not in the best condition, but again, it's nice to have a box GBA title. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, complete in box. This one's in a lot better shape. Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town. This one's complete as well, in very, very good shape. I was really happy to get this. And then for the DS, I got Mario Party DS. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Harvest Moon DS, Island of Happiness. And Titanic Hidden Mysteries, Secrets of the Fateful Voyage. So, like, as you can see, there's some really good titles in there. I was really happy with this deal. The guy was asking, I think he wanted $65. I had $60 with me when I met him. So he, you know, came down to that. I didn't really want to haggle with him too much because I thought it was a really great price, especially for everything that was included. So really, really happy with that purchase. Alright guys, so that's everything that I got this week. Like I said, it's a pretty short video. It was a very uneventful week for me, especially what I'm kind of used to getting. I guess I'm kind of spoiled, you know. I'm used to getting a lot more stuff than that. So I'm kind of throwing myself a little pity party this week. But hopefully next weekend will be a lot better. You know, with the holiday weekend being over and everything like that. Hopefully there will be a lot more sales, a lot more going on, and hopefully I'll have more stuff to show you guys. So that's all I've got. If you don't mind, you know, as always, leave comments below. Let me know what you think about everything. Like the video if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really appreciate that. And stay tuned tomorrow. I'm still, you know, taking entries for my 100 subscriber contest. I'll probably cut it off tomorrow about 5 p.m. So if you guys haven't entered yourself into that, definitely do so. Again, just to kind of reiterate, you do one entry. You get one entry into it by just doing a comment in the video. Just tell me about what either got you into video gaming, period, or what got you into video game collecting. So that's one entry there. If you do a video response, that counts as 2 entries, and if you do both, that'll count as 3. So you can get a maximum of 3 entries into it. And like I said, I'll cut it off tomorrow about 5 p.m. and then probably Monday or Tuesday, probably Monday, I'll you know, put all the names into an Excel file. Just like I said, plug in some sort of formula to do a random generator. And then I'll do a video, announce who the winner is, and we'll get that all taken care of. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.